Hi everyone, I'm s.Thoufeeq Ahamed and I'm going to make a small presentation on prokaryotes and eukaryotes. All living things in the world are made up of two kinds of cells, that is the prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Firstly, the prokaryotes. All bacteria and archaea are made up of prokaryotes. Then eukaryotes, they include all plants, animals and even fungals. Even we are made up of eukaryote cells. So now let me take you to my PowerPoint presentation to give you a better understanding of prokaryote and eukaryote cells. Kary means nucleus. Pro means before. Prokaryotic cells are called primitive cells because they do not have a membrane-bound nucleus. U means true, as because they have a membrane-bound nucleus. Now both of them have plasma membrane, cytoplasm, DNA, and a nucleoid region in the prokaryotic cell and a nucleus in the eukaryotic cell. Ribosomes are present in both. I will explain about all these cell organelles in a few minutes. Difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. Firstly, the size. Prokaryotic cells are much smaller than eukaryotic cells. They range from 0.2 to 2 micrometer in diameter. Eukaryotic range from 10 to 100. Membrane enclosed organelles are absent in the case of prokaryotic and present in the eukaryotic. They include lysosomes, Golgi complex, endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondria, and in the case of plant cells, chloroplasts. Cell wall is usually present in prokaryotic and they are chemically complex. They include peptidoglycan. In eukaryotic, they are not always present, but in the case of plant cell, they are present and they are chemically simple and includes cellulose and chitin. Ribosomes are much smaller in size in prokaryotic compared to eukaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cells undergo cell division by binary fission, where a single cell splits into two identical cells. And in the case of eukaryotic cell, it undergoes mitosis, which we have already learned. Sexual reproduction is also undergone by prokaryotic cells, where two bacteria cells line up and a tube is formed between them. The tube is called conjugation tube and it allows the transfer of genetic material, that is DNA. And in the eukaryotic cell, meiosis occurs with the formation of gametes, that is sperms and ovaries. Now let us look at prokaryotic cells a little more closely, starting from cell wall. Cell wall gives the bacteria protection, shape, and also prevents osmotic lysis. Osmotic lysis is a rupture of the bacteria due to osmosis. This is the nucleoid region containing the naked DNA. It is called naked DNA because it contains just DNA and no chromosomes, that is, no proteins attached to the DNA. This is pili or the pilus, and this helps in transferring the genetic material during reproduction. This is flagellum. Flagellum is a transportation tool and it rotates like a propeller, helping in locomotion. Prokaryotics include the kingdoms of Monera, that is simple bacteria, and archaea. These are the various shapes of bacteria, from spherical called coccus, vibro, that is the comma shape, bacillus, rod shaped, then helical cells, that is spiralum. Now coming to eukaryotic cells. These cells have nucleus and cell organelles. Then all species in the eukaryotic domain include protista, fungi, plant, and animals. This is a eukaryotic cell. For basic understanding, I've used an animal cell. This is the nucleus containing the DNA. Then coming to ribosomes, the ribosomes are used for protein production. There are two kinds of ribosomes. They either remain free in the cytoplasm or are attached to the endoplasmic reticulum and hence called a rough endoplasmic reticulum. The rough endoplasmic reticulum also serves as a factory for the production of cell membrane. Then the smooth endoplasmic reticulum is used for lipid production, oil and steroids as well. Steroids are hormones such as testosterone. Then lysosomes, these are lysosomes. Lysosomes are also called the digestive system of the cell. They have hydrolytic enzymes for digesting inside the cell. One interesting fact about the tadpole in this case is that when a tadpole becomes frog, the tail is not cut off, but instead it is digested by the lysosomes. Then this is the Golgi complex. The Golgi complex acts as a packaging material for the protein or any other enzymes leaving the cell. This picture depicts the function of each cell, and even mitochondria, that is known as the powerhouse of the cell. In this, the biochemical processes of respiration and energy production are formed. Then, just to show a small difference between animal cell and plant cell, here you can see that both the cells, they both have lysosomes, cytoplasm, Golgi apparatus, endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondria, cell membrane, and nucleus. Vacuoles are found to be small in animal cell but very large in plant cell. Then a distinct feature in the animal cell is a centriole. Centriole plays a major role during meiosis and also mitosis. Then in plant cell, you can see it has a cell wall which is missing in the animal cell, and also chloroplasts which function to produce food for the plant by photosynthesis. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you.